back a little bit. A couple decades worth of championships, 7 championships, 16 years. That's domination.
This is hard work. It's hard work what pays for it right here.
It was a great run with a great group of administrators and people who really wanted to win, and tremendous coaching staffs and coaches that bought into everything we were doing, and players that realized that it wasn't all about any individual, it was all about a great group of people and a great, relationships with the kids. And oh yes, it was a great time, and it was as much fun as you can have.
When you came here, though, you changed the culture, did you not?
Well, they had had 10 winning seasons in 46 years. We had a great band back in the day.
And still do, by the way.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And I said, we're going to do what the band does. We're going to get the parents involved. We're going to get everybody on the right page, and winning's a byproduct of doing things right. I spent 4 years in college football, and I kind of got a doctor's degree, if you will, from Jim Young, who was my boss at Purdue. And so we started doing things like they do at Purdue. We added a full-time strength coach, and we put in Purdue's offense, Jim Coletto's offense. We put it in. And so I had a real blessing, because everybody wanted to win and everybody was on the same page, and there was not a fly in the ointment.
You get those back-to-back championships in the 80s. How important was that in the whole scheme of things?
Extremely important. You'll recall that Corey Harris was our tailback the first year in 1987. And we lost our last game of that season. We lost the last game to Carmel. They beat us real bad. And then we proceeded to win 5 straight games and won the state championship. Well, Corey Harris scored 2 touchdowns in that game. I mean, we had some tremendous kids, tremendous players. 88 was a tremendous football team with great talent, good football players.
But there, I mean, you come in, you change the culture a bit, you bring in some personnel, but now these kids can look at something. Hey, this works. We've got some state championships. We're winning. That started the ball rolling.
Absolutely. We always said to the kids, you're about making history here at Ben Davis. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. You make your own history. You become as good as you can be. I don't know how good we can be, but let's do it right.
Let's figure this out.
And let's have fun.
Let's go down this road together, right?
Exactly. We always said we're going to try to make men out of boys. And we really believed that. We're going to try to help them to find and conquer themselves. Young people sometimes are their own worst enemy. And you need to help show them and guide them and direct them and make them know that they should believe in themselves. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will.
The national championships, what a special run that was.
Great players, great players. Chris Ings was our quarterback, Stephen Holman was our tailback, and we had some tremendous players along with them. I mean, it didn't make it too much difference what I called. Chris and the boys were going to make it work.
How often do you look back at these players? How many players, how many great players, how many wins?
The fact that they bought into everything you asked them to do, the fact that they became something special. We always said, it's not what you get for playing, it's what you become because you did it. And sometimes we forget that.
You look at this team now, this is a special group. What Mike Kirshner has done to this program, not that it fell off any, but it's back here now, certainly among the elite programs in the state, and dare I say, one of the elite programs again in the nation.
I believe they are, and they've certainly got the wherewithal to be a great football team this year. I wouldn't be surprised if the MIC Conference champion had 1 or 2 losses without. It's happened recently. I mean, the schedule is murder's row.
Football in the state of Indiana has changed, has it not?
So good. The football in Indiana is so much better than people realize. It's such an event. Friday night is such a big deal.
The tailgating now and everything,
Every place you go.
Every place you go.
It's so neat.
Yeah.
They had a lot of pressure from day one. You know, ranked number one.
Thanks so much for this trip down memory lane. I have one final question, though. What happened to the mustache in the 80s?
Like a lot of the other things, I've changed a whole bunch. There's no question.